What's up? It's me, Hard 8 times. It's the truth of YouTube. Your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah! What's up, people? What's happening? Make sure you go check out my last video. Microsoft DRM on Xbox One still exists. The link will be down in the description just in case you missed it. You dig? And also check out the Facebook group Tower Gamers where opinions are respected. That link will also be down in the description. Now, when the Steambox first was announced, PC fags, PC elitists, they all said that it was the death. It was going to bring the death of consoles. It was going to be the end for consoles when the Steambox was first announced. Now that the Steambox is out there in the wild, the beta versions or whatever you want to call them, they've been sent out to I think about 300 people. You know, videos are popping up on YouTube of unboxings, and you know, I watched one guy where he actually took it apart to show you what was inside. And I'm trying to figure out, why was the Steambox even created? Because this shit doesn't make any sense to me. Now, just like everybody else, when it was announced, I thought it was going to be in direct competition with consoles. I thought it was supposed to be, you know, a console like PC, or a PC that's like a console, I should say, and it was going to be in direct competition with the Xbox One and the PS4. It was going to be like a console that you can buy to have that PC experience, right? So I'm trying to figure out, did that change or something like that? Because when they first announced it, I was thinking, oh, so they're gonna come out with like you know, this little thing that looks like a console, but it's really a PC. But I thought that everything inside of it would be different. You know what I mean? I thought everything inside of it would be built different. That way they can have the price can be in the same range as a console. But after I watched this dude take it apart, I saw that it's nothing but a PC in a small form factor case. Now, this dude, he received, his Steambox had a GTX 780, right? And it was a full-size GTX 780. Like I said, when I first heard about this, I thought that somehow they were going to rebuild the GPU and the CPU, and it wouldn't be like full size. It'd just be like, you know, redone kind of like consoles. That way it could compete with consoles, you know, at that price point. But when I looked at his breakdown, when he took it apart, everything in there was nothing but PC parts in a small case. You know what I'm saying? He had a GTX 780. That shit was a full-size, normal GTX 780, which is $500. And he had an i7, I think it was a 3770K or a 4770. I'm not really sure. But either way, both of those CPUs are $300 to $350. And then the GPU is $500. Now, how is this possibly going to compete with consoles? I'm not getting it right now. And I know, you know, I know the Steam sales is the shit. We already know Steam sales is crazy. But I don't really think Gabe can pull off selling this, you know, selling the model with the GTX 780. I don't think he can pull off selling that shit for $500. You know what I'm saying? At least. I don't think he could pull that off. He would be losing, Steam would be losing so much money, it's not even funny. So I'm trying to figure out, who is the Steambox made for? If you already have a PC, the Steambox is fucking useless. If you already have a gaming PC, you know what I'm saying? If you were a dude that that's a console player and you wanted to get into PC gaming, but you didn't want to build it yourself or whatever like that, you already had those options. Or if price was a problem, the Steambox doesn't look like it's going to be any cheaper than if you was to build it yourself. Like I said, it has a 780. Well, I know they're going to have different models with different sides. I mean, different models with different graphics cards. I think they're going to have like a 760 model, a 770 model, a Titan model, and things like that. But what I'm saying is, if you want to get the 780 model, you're going to have to pay for that. And that's going to be most likely over $1,000. I don't see how it can be any cheaper and they still make a profit, because, you know, they have to make a profit. Anytime you go into business, it's all about making profit. There's no way you can have an i7 3770K or 47, whatever. There's no way you can have a $300 to $350 CPU and a $500 graphics card in this thing. That's not, we're not counting the motherboard, the power supply, and everything else you got to pay for inside this Steambox. You know what I'm saying? Right then and there, that's already $800 worth of equipment with just the CPU and the GPU. How is this going to compete with consoles? And if it's not made to compete with consoles, then what the fuck was it made for? Who is this made for? Because like I said, if the price isn't going to be any cheaper, you can already go to the store and buy a pre-built gaming PC. You can already go on iBuyPower or whatever like that. There's plenty of websites that will build your PC for you and send it to you. So who is, like, what is the Steambox? Who is that targeted to? And you know that it had to be for consoles because of the controller that they made to come with it. You know what I'm saying? But if a console player didn't get into PC gaming already because of price, I don't know what would change now, because it still seems like it's going to be expensive. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Like, who is the Steambox being created for? I thought it was to compete with consoles, but how can it compete with consoles when the price is going to be pretty much higher than the most expensive console, which is the Xbox One at $500? Like I said, if you get the GTX 780 model, you already got, that's $500 for the graphics card alone. So how is Steam going to work this out? I really don't know. Maybe one of y'all can help me out. Let me know down in the comment section or whatever like that. And if you liked the video, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. But this is your boy Hard8, and I'm out. Deuces.
If you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit that like and or favorite button, and to subscribe to my boy Hard8 Times' channel if you haven't done so. Don't forget to go follow him on Twitter at Hard8 Times.